time for TEC versus Aware. It's one of the biggest games of the day. A lot of people have been looking forward to this one. I am Brycey, and joining me is Tom.
I didn't get the awesome there.
Well,
try again. Try again.
I've seen your performances, so.
But definitely.
But getting into this game here, I kind of agree with the analysts a little bit, to be honest with you. This is a very difficult one to call.
Probably the most difficult one to call of the day, I would say. I mean, both these teams going into it, past event experience, you know, they're both pretty level on that.
Yep.
In terms of placement, both, I would say, relatively pretty level on that.
I agree with you. These two teams would usually be fighting for around about the same placement and event.
Yeah.
So this is why everybody's ready for this game. Realistically, it's very difficult to call. I'm quite happy to just sit there and let it ride. I'm just really interested to see how these two teams go to war.
So you're not going to make a prediction?
You know what? One of the rare times I'm not.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to not make a prediction.
One of the rare times I'm not going to make a prediction.
No, you're not allowed.
I am allowed.
Well, okay, you are. But I've been making my prediction all day. I think Aware are going to take it. I don't know what score.
Fair enough.
I don't know what score, but I think Aware are going to take it.
See, this whole conversation has come about. There are good and bad points to each team. Now, Aware's form, you know, kind of before the Pro Leagues was a little bit better.
Yeah.
They before the leagues was a little bit better. But then TEC had this fantastic one in the leagues. So people have gone like, well, which is going to be the better team of the day? Now, TEC also have this curse they've got to kind of try and deal with. That they kind of somehow get all the way and then just don't make it over that final hurdle to get somewhere. So is it going to be another case of that, or will it be the day they break it?
I think curses at this moment are irrelevant. I think both these teams going into it pretty level, as we've already discussed. I think this battle is going to be won by, I think, Aware have the better player in PD. I think he surpasses what TEC have, which is nothing on them at all. But I just think that he is slightly better than everyone in this game.
I actually agree with that. He was one of my players to keep an eye out for on Ghosts.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen him so much on Ghosts, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but in fairness, me either. The events so far, they're starting to come forward, starting to get more and more events, but I'm just looking forward to see, you know, what happens now. This is a kind of a real true test. Get to a big event. These two teams are going head to head. And like I said, there's a lot of people, it's been kind of one of the topics of discussion all day. Who do you think? Well, why do you think that? So, been back and forth. This one is actually something I really want to see the poll for as well.
Yeah.
When that poll comes up, who do you think is going to win? You will see it come on your screen when we start the first game. Because realistically...
I mean, if we can get it up now, then it would be great. Because, I mean, we can then talk about that previous to the game. And I think production are actually going to sort that out now. But I think it's going to be pretty split, if I'm honest. I'm not 100% sure where the Twitter community will go with it, because I think it's so hard to call. I'm not sure. I think Aware will win it. I think they will, but let's see what happens. Yeah,
we will see what happens. I believe the doors are now being closed, which can only mean one thing. The game is going to be starting. The booths are being locked, so they can't hear anything we're saying.
You can see
scream as loud as we like.
You can see the steam coming up.
Oh, it's getting warm in there. Everything is running hot. And the players, like I said, they're burning energy, trying to get ready for this one. There are not that many games actually left to go today.
No, the games after this. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so we got Aware taking on TEC. Vitality Risers will take on Infamous Theory after this, and then the final game of the day will be Epsilon taking on DB.
Yes. Let's go over our predictions for the rest of these, because I think we're going to agree for the majority.
Vitality.
Yes, I would go Vitality over the Infamous Theory as well.
And you cannot look past Epsilon at all. No.
If they were to lose, it would be the biggest upset you have ever seen at a big event.
If they lose, I will cast Naked tomorrow. Not sure anybody would want that, but
I'm not sure anybody would ever want that.
But that's
what continuing on.
But here we go. The player profiles that we have. Oh, this is very good. That's not Kyle.
Yeah, that's actually not Kyle. That happens to be McGee.
Oh.
Never mind.
There you go.
He must have moved seat, unfortunately.
God damn it, McGee.
And that is actually a Where's Gaming McGee there.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm actually quite liking their shots. They're looking very focused, these guys. They know that they're realistic. Both teams know they have the hardest game of the day.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this, I think apparently TEC were a little bit annoyed because they had actually played against Insidia, who I think there was a complication with what happened.
Yeah.
And I'm not too sure if you know about it, but obviously they were in a position where they were potentially going to beat Orbit Insidia. and that position got taken away from them because of whatever. And it means that they have to play a harder game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think, you know, to get the chance, you got to deserve it. They got to come in there and they got to do their business. And, you know,
if you want to go representative of the world, you've got to beat the best team to get there. There are no excuses.
Yeah, I think, you know, this is all going to depend on which team turns up. If both teams turn up, then we're in for a great game. I think it's either one of the teams are going to 3-0 it, or it's going to be the closest game you ever see. Yeah,
I really want to see a close game with these two.
Yeah,
I've been looking forward to it all day, sitting there. Like I said, even me, I'm just trying to crunch numbers in my head, working out, you know, who is going to be who and who is just going to perform when they need to.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to not choking. Essentially, if both these teams go at each other, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
Let's just see if they can really perform at their top level again.
Yeah. So I think we actually have the player cards once again. They're going to come up in a second. This time the right way around.
There we go. There we go.
There's McGee.
Sort it out now. I don't think he would have been too happy with that.
No, he certainly would have done. McGee, he's actually known as probably one of the best S&D players for his team. Every time we see this guy play S&D, he dances over his opponents.
Oh, yeah, he's a very, very good player. And then we have Kyle. And the guy is like, I think I remember one game. I can't remember who it was against, but he wasn't having a great game, and then suddenly he got a 15-kill streak and the team won.
Yeah. Him and Petey are a fantastic duo, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Petey
it's this young duo, and then the veterans of McGee and Momo. It's what really makes this team. A lot of people like Petey. He's been scouted by some really big teams as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised there hasn't been a move made.
Yeah.
But I think he's in a nice team to be in at the minute. Obviously, like a very good team. Else they wouldn't be here. And I think he may potentially break that sort of top team. Sort of.
Well, I said you're looking at the caliber of players we've just looked at.
Yeah.
And you can't rule them out at all. I mean, you're talking about aware gaming here. Each one of these players is well known as, you know, top flight.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only because they have another team who is also that same level of quality that there is even any doubt about who's going to win.
Yeah, and it's I can't even speak, so I just don't know who's going to win. There's so much going through my head. I just don't really. It is hard to come out. I mean, let's have a look at the maps. I think, will this make a difference? So let's have a look. Do you have them there?
Yes, I believe they are here, right in front of me.
Where are they? There we go. Come on.
There we go.
Well,
they're not on there.
Never mind.
They haven't moved. Never mind.
It does seem as though the game is starting. The first
there we go. It does look like there you
domination.
Go. Strike zone.
Don't need a bit of paper to tell you that's on the screen. So fine.
So okay, this map. Let's talk about it. Who's going to do the business?
I'm going to go down to who I think has the best SMGs. I'm going to say Aware.
You know what? I'd go with that. Their SMG game is so good.
Yeah.
So this map for me, it's like I like watching it because it's a different domination map. It doesn't work like the other domination map.
It's like you just have to move together. That's what it's all about.
It's chasing. I think, look at this like a triangle, but then also look at it like a circle with the fact you have to just constantly follow it around. If you're on 2 points and they're capturing one of yours, you just go to the other one.
Like a spherical triangle.
A spherical triangle of dreams.
I get you. Except there's different routes to the map. And
yeah, but it's that kind of thing. It's one of these ones where, because it's not horizontal in a complete line, you actually can just sort of rotate around the map following the people there. So getting 2 points is actually quite an advantage because you can hold 2 points. You just won't be the same 2 points for the entire game.
Well, here we go. Then we're going to go on board with one there straight from the off here. Gets taken down straight away by McGee. Good start by Aware Gaming trying to get a hold of C, and they do so. Relbs has taken down McGee. Oh, sorry, had taken down Momo. McGee coming in there with a two-piece done now. That's something we talked about. The two SMGs really doing some work. Who's going to get a hold of B, though? That's the big question. It does look like it's going to be Aware Gaming. Are Aware going to take advantage into this? Yes, they are. Get a hold of C and B.
Yeah, they're going to have to get into. They're going to get trapped in a B at the moment, and that's something they really didn't want to do. Carl's going to try and push out. They are getting taken down. It does seem like Tech, and they're going to try to do it. He needs to make that one. Kyle doesn't. And now, as I said, this is the problem. You can get trapped into B on this map.
That is an issue you can have if you do have a hold of B. But if you're good enough, you know which way to push out, and if you can outshoot them, you can get yourself out quite easily. Wonder coming in there with a two-piece, so good work by him. Momo did get one just previous to that. PD cleaning up, though, and we're pretty much seeing a 4v4 MTAR game here.
Right, it doesn't look like they're rotating around. They might actually go for C here.
You see, this is what I like about this map. It's so random. You know, you can think, right, where they're going. We don't know. That's the thing. They could go in any different direction. Every single flag has its benefits and its negatives. it could go either way. I mean, looking at the scoreboard at the minute, Kyle has...
Oh, no!
More Nelly picking up a two-piece there. Good work by him, though. Did manage to get one, put damage on the other. Peter gets taken down. Kyle has defensive work to do. There's the sticky right on your face. Done some good work there. Momo going to follow up on that as well.
Oh, Momo with the 2.
Momo coming in with the 2. He's going to pick up the 3 as well.
Oh, gets him as well. Momo really going off. Can he get the next one? Momo now going for this. Dropping them down. He's 8 and 6. Aware Gaming really trying to put the button on this game. It's 23-23 at the moment. We said these teams were going to just go head-to-head. That's exactly what they're doing as Pity tries to challenge on B.
It's something Momo has to do. He gets a lot of flack. He gets a lot of, you know, a lot of people are negative about Momo, but if he can turn up to the game, this is the time to sort of prove everyone wrong. You know, I mean, I'm a fan of the guy. I haven't been in the past in terms of his playstyle anyway. I've always liked him personally, obviously, but I think this is a good time for him to prove that he's top of the league.
Oh, that's spawn. Kyle with a good spawn to hold off on C there. And he actually managed to hold up for a little bit longer. McGee's desperately trying to hold on. Nade's just flying out from him. He's got a hit marker as well, but I don't think he knows there's 2 round there. Putting the bullets down, not going to be able to hold it down, but Aware Gaming will actually rotate round to A now. Like I said, this map is just constant rotation around these points. Trying to find the weak points. Aware
Gaming are winning the gunfights that we're seeing, but they are currently losing by about 6 points. Let's go on with somebody from TEC now. I want to give a realize, Abash. Let's see how he does on this, because obviously AR orientated. I want to see how he does with the MTAR, obviously quite long range anyway. So let's see how he can do on this map. It's not the sort of map that he would probably thrive on. What we realize now. Nice kill there, though. Taking out Momo. That's 3 men down for Aware. And TEC are on the lead here and have control of 2 of the points.
They did around, realize just kind of floating around. They know they can hold this now. Like I said, when you get that advantage, if you've got 2 points, it's easier to hold 2 points because you just rotate to where they are weak.
With Wonder now trying to get a hold of it, all points pretty much in limbo. C is going to be captured, as is B, by Aware Game, so they have some control back into this now. On board with Wonder does get taken out by Kyle. Stepping his game up a little bit now. He didn't have any kills at the beginning of the game. Now 8 and 10, so doing quite well. PD top of the leaderboard for Aware, just about, but good kills and deaths by everyone, really. Nobody necessarily having a bad game. And this is what we said, if both teams turn up, we're going to have a great game.
They certainly look, they're pretty much to be drawn almost straight away. Again, 56-55 in this first half as Realize gets taken down. Now jumping on board with Wonder, coming up, back up the C steps. He's just A step, sorry. Just trying to get this done. It looks like he might go through kitchen, but they're just rotating everywhere. They're trying to hold everywhere because both these teams, they know every weakness, they know every route to push when somebody is somewhere else on the map.
Yeah, you know, they just know the best way to go. I mean, that's the part and parcel of being a professional player. Mello needs to get out of that gunfight. Manages to die from the shot down. McGee coming in with some kills, though, as does Momo. PT did manage to take out Momo on his own team, obviously. But there you go, good work by Aware Gaming. Have some decent control
all 4 of them jumping on A there.
Yeah, and they have just getting control of A there. I think it was a momentary 3-cap by Aware.
They have now got the lead. It's 70-61, 35 seconds left to go. These 2 teams still going head-to-head. Even on the scoreboard, they're neck and neck. PD actually going 15-9. The reason we said keep an eye on McGee, just quickly slotting that player on C. No, thank you, keep away from my point as he does it again. Aware Gaming, look, they're going to go for the triple cap here. It looks like they might lose B at the very last second, but they get A anyway. Aware Gaming going to end strong.
Yeah, it's going to be around an 18-point lead by the time that, yeah, it's going to be 18 points. Going into the end of that, they'll be very happy with that Aware. Oh, it might actually end up, oh no, it's not going to be 18 points. Maths.
Yeah,
there you go. They won.
Maths.
There you go, it's going to, in the end,
be 18 points.
18 points, was that right? There you go.
It's been a long day, I'll let you off that one.
I'm tired, man.
But
that was a good game. Like,
let's talk about this, right? We were trying to get into the play-by-play, trying to get into the breaking, but the speed these teams were moving around the map was kind of the point I hit on earlier.
Yeah.
Not only are they quite even, being really the only one you can look at there and say he's done kind of outstanding, but they were moving around the map at such speed, trying to counterplay, trying to, make sure they know all the routes, all the strategies, and it's only the first half.
I think Aware, this map suits them a bit more than it suits TEC.
I think
TEC like to slow things down a little bit more than Aware do.
Yeah.
Where I think McGee and Kyle can be as can Momo, but I think what suits them best is the SMG running around like lunatics.
Oh yeah, just let them loose, and that's exactly what happened.
And TEC could struggle to deal with it there.
Yeah.
But I think in a different map, TEC could have done a lot better because I think they're more of an AR, or, well, they're stronger players are AR. Yeah. And we actually have a highlight from the first game coming up with that. I think it's going to be Momo's. Just relive this moment. He's never going to let me hear the end of this, and neither is Rel.
There we go. Great two-piece to hold us off. And then he gets another kill coming up the stairs. And then you know what? Keeps going.
Naughty as well. There you go. Sit down. It was a good play from Momo. That picking up the 4-piece. As I said, it's a good time for him to get rid of his critics, so to speak.
It really is. If you want to go big, you go big on a big stage and make sure your name is completely out there. But here we go. Second half. It's domination on Strike Zone. And currently, Aware Gaming have the lead, 18 points. Can TEC come back from this?
It's not undoable for TEC. Not doable for TEC. You know, I think 18 points is one of them gaps where it's like, right, okay, we still have work to do here. Yeah. 18 points, realistically, you get 3 capped for 20 seconds?
Half a minute.
Half a minute.
Just over half a minute.
That's it. It's gone. So you have to concentrate. I don't think it's not enough for Aware to sit back on. They have to go for it still. They have to just play it exactly how they played the last round. And if they can do that, then they'll walk away with the map. I'm
actually going to start off on PD this time around, just because he was the only guy with the KD ratio slightly above everybody else. And in fairness, we did say keep an eye on him. And, you know, he has done very well that one. I said, I think you're right here. This has got to suit him. Let him loose. Let him just run around slaying people for days. But let's kick this off.
How
it's
tight
PD.
is that vote there? Actually, that doesn't make...
I didn't the last one. I think some people just kind of put random things in.
Ah, yeah, okay, we'll let that off. 51-48%, of course. I mean, that is pretty tight. Aware Gaming going in with the lead at halftime in the domination. Let's see what they can do. Hold this down. Aggressive player by Mello. They're taking out McGee. Really trying to do some work. Moment in a great position. A smart play by him. He's going to get a hold of B. Has somebody else in there with him, though. Does get taken down by Wonder, who should be in a position to get a hold of B as Aware to pick up A.
Yeah, it looks like Petey's going to try and get the cut-off as well, so his teammates can go in without the contest there. At the same time, actually going to have a guy straight behind him, and they're going to try to get in a B, but so are TEC.
Yeah, McGee setting himself up in a nice position. Shots going down towards behind bar. He's in a good position to do something here.
Oh, no, McGee!
Well played by him. Is he going to pick up the 3 as well?
Oh, McGee!
God. McGee going off here. 6 and 1 so far. He's going to get inside B. Has support. He's going to lock that down by himself for his team. Great work.
How do you do that? Just completely shatter
He's using
team's
a Remington
defense
as well. I mean,
oh, he's still going 7 and 1. McGee is really putting out the stops here.
So there you go, McGee momentarily just taking B on his own. Kyle getting the spawn inside there. They're taking C as well. You know, Aware are doing the right thing. They're bringing it to TEC. PT's currently 0 and 3, but it's irrelevant at the moment because they are winning by 3 points on this side, but of course 18 points on the previous.
Yeah, Aware Gaming going to go for the push out now. They know they don't want to be in there for too long. They do not want TEC to set up. They know they're going to take that point away from them. They could have lose every single point here. They have to go back. They have to push in a certain direction. The guy actually got off before the neutralize.
Yeah,
that might be a mistake.
He got off at the wrong time there. I think he probably should have stayed on, just hedged his bets, but does get taken out. McGee has some work to do here. Lots of people converging in on him. He does get taken out. There's 2 members of TEC inside B. Let's go on board with somebody from TEC. I want to go on board with Rob. Yeah, go with Rob, see what he can do in this A position here. Just trying to defend for his team. A good position to do so. Yeah, Aware being very, very careful. There's one. Is the second going to be there from Robs? There he goes with the second as well. Good play by him. And it seems as if TEC are getting into their groove a little bit now. Looking for the 3rd kill towards Kitchen. Momo manages to stay alive on that one. Still on board with Robs.
Look at the split here. The teams are starting to slow down just a little bit now.
Yeah, it
is. Bit different from the first half. They're just trying to.
TEC.
They are. That does suit TEC. Oh, if Aware Gaming can keep this fast and furious, they certainly will have the advantage. McGee just pre-aiming his way entirely, and there are 2 more players. He comes round, tries to make it, does not get shut down. On board with Momo now, trying to make sure that C becomes theirs as the trophy system goes on it, and actually gets killed by it.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Well, there you go. Rob's taking out Momo with the trophy system, so Mello coming in there with the kill, and the PT as well, and TEC have a hold of 2 points here. Aware have to be very, very careful. They're around 8 points behind on this one, making that 9. So it's going to whittle down very, very quickly. Realize he's trying to get a hold of C as well. Not going to happen. There's 2 players there. Rob's very, very important kill. There's the 3 cap. You know they're going to come back in this price.
They certainly are. They need to get on this quickly, but Kyle's actually going to go B, and they have been shut down back off that C once again. This is not what Aware Gaming need. They're letting it slip through their fingers right now. They need to get this point. They need to get out there and get it now. They no longer can rest on their laurels. That deficit is gone.
The deficit is gone. 1 minute 45. We basically start at a draw between both these teams. Let's see what happens now. On board with Mello. Needs to make that shot. Does so. Takes out PD. TEC bringing it back into this game. Aware looked very comfortable in the first half. Not so comfortable now. 21 points is the difference currently on the side, so it's a +3 in favor of TEC.
However, it does look like they're trying to get it. Did he get off that point? I think he actually slipped off the point and hasn't got it. It's going to give him extra seconds now. They've got to go. I'm actually going to jump on board with that player that is currently sitting here. It does mean Kyle has to defend this B point. All of Tech now coming in. He needs to make this kill. He does manage to make it. There's still more. They're going to get the second one as well.
My God.
Kyle manages to hold it down.
He's stunned. He still managed to hold it down. Is he going to get this other kill here? He has to do the work.
Oh, Kyle
God.
just
Kyle.
putting in serious work to hold it off.
He's just clutched. That's so big for his team. It has help in the form of Petey there. And they're coming back in this. 21 points. The difference is
oh my
2
goodness,
points.
they're going for the triple cap.
That's brave. That's very bold, but they're going to go for it. They have to be careful here, because if they overextend, Tech can come back.
They certainly can. That could be the problem here. They could have overextended. It's going to be so close. 41 seconds left to go. Momo is going to go for C in the rotate.
Oh, it's going to be so close coming in this. Bryce on board with Momo now. They need to get C here. Tech need to defend C here. It looks as if they're going to... Are they going to get a hold of it?
They did get hold of it. They did get hold of it.
Just about got
17 points is the difference. 17 points is the difference. And now both these teams are going to have to fight for every single point.
Oh, it's going to go so...
It's still 17 points.
Tech have 2 flags now. Tech are going to win it if they can hold on to this.
It's now 18 points. It's a draw at the moment. If there's another rotation, it's going to be all over right down to the wire.
Oh my God, Tech are winning by 1 point currently. Aware can't do anything.
It's gone. It's gone. That's it.
Tech are going to take first map in dramatic fashion. Wow.
A 2-point difference.
What did we say? What did we say? These two teams bring it. It's going to be insane. Wow, man.
It could have been that overextend to get it. Could have killed them.
I think it was. They didn't need the 3 cap.
They also slipped off. They also slipped off. I believe it was A, and then they could have neutralized it a lot sooner.
Realized with 13 and 8, 16 kills from Robs as well. Whew. Robs made a couple of essential kills from what we watched. My head is gone.
Whoa! What a game to begin this one.
It has lived up to a type so far. Put it that way.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, another highlight reel coming in from this one.
What is it, the entire second half?
Yeah, potentially, but here we go. I think, McGee, yeah, of course, making this play here. Kyle made an insane play as well here. Well, McGee, there's the one.
Him.
Did well. In the end, they did lose it, but nice play by McGee, and there's the second as well. The second
Look how heavily injured he is here. Still picks up that kill as well.
It's the confidence to go for it. I don't think anybody would expect him to sort of run in there and just do that. So props to him there. They had a good start. Couldn't hold on to it, though.
He unfortunately couldn't. He's going to give Tech not only the first map, but the advantage in their heads. I said you really want to pick up this first one, especially when it's this tight.
Yeah, you know, the first map's so important. I think it really gives you a good start from the game, obviously, if you win it. Momentum-wise, it just counts everything. But the second map coming up straight after this 30-second break, guys, do not go anywhere.
Hello and welcome back. It's time for map number 2. It's going to be Search and Destroy, and it's probably going to be close.
I need a breather after that game, actually. You know, just absolutely insane play from both teams. It's what we wanted to see. I hope the second one.
What else do you say about that game? Recently, both teams did fantastic. Aware, like I said, there were a few points that we could have gone back, but also the massive clutches they pulled off through the game as well. So you can't really fault them.
I mean,
if they got the triple cap or the neutralized, it'd be a very different story.
Yeah,
however, they didn't. And it gave them, gave Tech the room they needed to get the 2.
Well, here we go. We're going to run through the Tech team here, actually. We've got Mello there. had a pretty decent game there. I want to see where Realize is, and there's Rob's.
Oh, look at that. You can see the effort on his face.
He looks so sick. He's just... oh, man. I can imagine the nerves, though, to be fair.
Just the adrenaline in these guys' system must be incredible.
He always looks pale, so we'll not talk about that.
Realize there on your screens at the moment. And there we go. Last but not least, Wonder.
Yeah, he played quite well there, running the SMG, you know, and he really had to do well with it. I think, you know, going in there and going up against PD and Kyle, with all the team, he had to be very aggressive, and he did so well. So,
yeah, they really did. We're just waiting for the Search and Destroy to start now currently, and I think this might go to a wear. I'm going to put it on McGee because I've seen him just dance around people time and time again when we were watching the qualifiers.
It's good feet.
Yeah, just the way he moves around S&D map, the confidence. Like I said, that highlight reel we actually had up a minute ago. You see the confidence with which he enters gunfights. He was firing before he came around the corner, no idea where the guy was, and just hit him with every bullet.
That's the mentality that he has. Is like, I'm the best. I'm just going to outshoot everyone. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not saying he is the best, but you know, if you have that confidence,
the best players have confidence. The way they move around the map, the decisions they make are the decisions they make, and they're right in their heads. They go forward and they commit to it fully. And even that tiny millisecond that there's no doubt that they've removed is an advantage for them.
Yeah. See if you can do it again this map. They need everyone to step up to the plate, though, because TEC are firing after that half. TEC way behind. Going, well, not way behind, quite far behind going in the second half. You would have thought, oh, well, I'll close this out. Didn't happen. And now TEC...
It's the exact reason we say that even like 20 points isn't a big difference on these games.
You can't rest on your laurels with that sort of gap. I mean, you got 40 or 50 points, then you're cruising. I mean, you could sit on the one cap for the whole game pretty much.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that sort of point difference, you still need to just go out and play the game you need to. For me, Awell lost it when Kyle went clutch inside of B, got that ridiculous kill when he was stunned somehow. And then they pushed out and tried to get a 3-cap. They didn't need to do that. They had plenty of time.
They could have just rotated.
If they didn't do that...
I do wonder if that triple cap, they weren't going for the triple cap. They were anticipating the push onto A.
Potentially. I mean, it's something we can potentially speak to them about after you just used the word potentially 3 times in one sentence. But we can talk to them after it, see what they say. Personally, I think it was an overextension. It's up to you what you think. But
obviously, I think it might have been math. Obviously, if you're trying to do maths that quickly in the game...
You get a bit excited. 3-cap. We're all dead.
But if they got a neutralization, or if they'd got it, I think they would have won it.
Yeah, but it was.
But they didn't.
I don't think it was a risk worth taking.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I don't know if they just didn't work out the
But like I said, it depends. I think it might have been the anticipation of a rotate coming from TEC to try and get another point.
Potentially, yeah, definitely. I mean, when the next map going to go into that now. Search and Destroy on Warhawk is coming right up now as we count down into this game. Now, this is more suited, in my opinion, to TEC because of the distance between everything. It's a very AR-oriented map. And let's see how they do. I mean, most of it aware, setting up M-towers, as you can see. We can go on board with Miguel, as you have said. He feels as if his movement is a big factor. Let's see how much of a factor in this game.
Let's see. I want to stick on board with McGee first of all. Let's see what this guy can do on the sticks. And here comes the sniper rifle. I was wondering for that. I was sitting there going, I'm sure McGee usually likes to snipe on this map. Well, and now he's in a position to do so.
Doesn't have the beauty of what we can see on our screen.
I know, if he did, that would already be gone, and he gets the pick.
Wonder picking up 1 kill onto Kyle as well. You have to be very careful if you're going to poke your head out around this area when you have a good sniper on board. But now it's 2 versus 3 in favor of TEC. Momo picking up a kill on Robs, though.
It is, and now we're looking. McGee wants to try and make a pick of his own. Both the teams just peeking now. That bomb is currently down. Oh, just gets shot down. It's going to be Momo that has to clutch it 1 versus 2. Well,
he had a good start to the previous game, and he has it all to do now. Shot's going to go down all over the place. He's definitely been spotted. A bit of a precarious position now. Oh, he's not looking good for him. I don't know why he's challenging that.
Oh, I don't know. I was sitting there going, why on earth does he walk back out? And Momo went, thank you very much.
Oh, they could potentially collide. Walk straight past each other. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. All they need to do is watch the bomb.
Momo's going to come around the corner. Oh, didn't manage to get it. I was expecting to jump from Momo there. Wasn't able to get it in time as Mello picks up 3 in that round. And there he is getting the final kill cam.
Yeah, here we go. Round ending kill cam. Pretty easy for Mello. Just catching Momo unawares. Nothing he can do there, really. It's going to be the kill and the round to go to TEC, who win their defense.
It certainly will. Let's jump on board with Tech for the attack now. And I'm going to jump on board with Mello. He's 3-0 currently. He's running the Remington R5. And I kind of think they might go standard, but no, it does seem like they're not going to go what we thought would be a kind of standard play for them.
It's a bit different, but oh, there you go. Shot's going to go home straight in from Kyle, all the way from the back there. And that just sends alarm bells ringing a lot, and Aware's head. And they will come all the way back to it. You can see they have sort of converged a little bit more centrally. Got the guy pushed up on B. They'll soon move over, I would imagine. Mello, trophy system on the bomb. Definitely very important in that section. You get a grenade anywhere near that.
Oh, that's a complete grenade trap. You throw it in there, you cannot get away.
Shot's going to go down here. Mello not going to hit any of them, though. And they're definitely going to see some movement from Aware. We're going to start coming over now. Mello looking for the pick towards the back there. Ooh, he has to be very careful. He's not in the best of positions. He's moved out. He has no cover whatsoever.
Oh, he's going to get taken down. And now on to Wonder. To come through. He's going to be seen as well, though. Now Robs, last man alive, 1 versus 4, 35 seconds left to go. Is this a step too far?
Yeah, I can't see him. Like, you look
at they're all surrounding him,
yeah.
And he is going to get taken down. Kind of a reverse of the first round there, and it's going to be Aware Gaming that tied up.
Yeah, Aware with more kills now as well, which could be a factor going to 5-5, you know, whoever gets the defensive round. There you go, both teams win their defense pretty standard now. Let's see if any team can break the attack. We're going to go on board with Aware Gaming on the attack.
Yeah, we're saying, let's jump on board with these boys. And I'm going to follow Momo this time. 3-1 this man. Is he going to continue this good streak and keep going forward?
Oh, what's that? Are they just stuns going over there? It looks like it.
Yeah, he has. He's still got his double nades.
Well, it's going to come over. I don't think he's going to hit anybody with it.
Oh, yes, he is!
Never mind.
First pick from Momo with those clearly practiced nades when they need them.
Now, he's timed that very well, in my opinion. You know, he's throwing the stuns over. I thought, right, that's going to slow him down enough. I'm going to cook this grenade. There'll be one there now. Gets it.
Yeah, that is certainly something he's practiced.
It's something that Momo's famous for, is these strats. You know, I think he likes to have that sort of thing down. But at the same time, it didn't necessarily work for the domination. But here we go, S&D. 2 versus 3 in favor of TEC. On board with McGee at the back with the hand cannon.
He wanted to. He could probably get killed if that player comes out to challenge, but the problem is they don't have the bomb at the moment, and Momo is going to go for the flank at the same time. So it's a very difficult situation, and now they're not paired up. They can't lend each other fire support.
What they need to do, in my opinion, is go in at the same time. Momo's just went in there, so that should now trigger Tech to do something about it, which they do. Robs did take out Momo, and now it's all to do for McGee. Picks up one. Is he going to look for the second?
What is McGee going to do?
Oh, he spotted him.
Is McGee going to challenge, or is he going to come around? He's seen him.
He's in trouble. This guy in the corner has to do something special here.
Oh, he's going to put bullets on still.
Shots coming in all over the place. McGee, is he going to challenge it? Yes, he is.
No, Bulldog.
Mello sits him down with a shotgun. McGee was unaware of what weapon he had.
He was just baiting his time.
Boom. Wow.
One shot, down you go.
Very clever from Mello. He didn't shoot. He didn't let him know.
You could tell that he's sitting there trying to get these seconds down. He's like, this is going to be trouble. And then quickly switches sides.
Very good play from Mello. Clutch as anything. Well played to him. Let's go back on board with him. Shotgun's still out. He's feeling brave. What sort of rush is this?
Dangerous route, but he should be able to make it. There's no one really watching him. Oh, he's going to come straight through. Oh, my goodness, no.
The players.
It's going to happen. He puts down PD very, very quickly. Getting the second. No, has to reload. Does get taken down.
Fantastic rush there by Mello. Straight through the middle of the map. Really causing disruption within the Aware Gaming team. Tech now 3 versus 2.
There's Robs now. Sniper out.
See what he can do with it from here. Not many people from Aware pushing over. Has he seen him pop up there? I don't think he did. Shots are going to come down onto him. Tech just trying to get a pick to try and get this bomb down, but Aware defending quite well, just really distracting them. Is Rob's going to completely change it up though?
He looks like he kind of wants to rotate.
Yeah, I mean, one member of Aware does go down, so now the last man alive is going to be Kyle. He gets taken down by Wonder. 3-1 to TEC.
It is, and Tech is starting to look like such a strong team on a search and destroy now. Everything looks quite casual for them. They're practiced, they're rehearsed, and you know what? They're just getting the kills there. It's like I think it's Kyle and McGee. PE is just dying a lot. Like PE is now 0-3, but so is Realize.
Yeah, I suppose you can say that. I mean, kills-wise, they're pretty even. It's just the amount of kills they've had when they've won the rounds, really. I think, is that Kyle? Is he using the Bulldog there?
Going in quick here. They're really trying to get it down. He's actually switched to an AR as well.
Looks like they're going for a very quick bomb plan. There's no indication from TEC that they're aware what's going on here. Sorry for the pun. There you go. Bomb does go down. Both teams, 4 members alive.
PD just been so cautious. Trying to lock this down for his team as much as possible. The setup is pretty good, to be honest.
It's looking that way. They got 2 sides.
However, can he take 3 from this position? No!
Ooh, Rob's coming in there with a headshot on. Oh my god, Realize coming in with the kills as well. Kyle just goes off there. 2-piece inside the bomb site. Momo takes down Mello as well. Last guy alive is gonna get the kill. That's gonna be Realize. Oh, he's in the...
No, he's gonna be seen. He does manage to get away.
Momo needs to stay alive here. Oh my god, 10 seconds remaining. He's done so well to stay alive.
Doesn't matter.
It's, oh my god.
Not gonna get it. Momo, the reflexes to get out of that situation.
Just needed to get behind something and quickly. Wow, he had a grenade cooked and everything. He gets let off there, in my opinion. I think Realize should have had him.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and just that one bullet in that one, just to get away. It's all about tied.
Yeah, it's going to be like this all the way through, I think. I can't see anything else. I mean, it's just so level between them. TEC edged it a little bit and are edging it a little bit here. If somebody wins, it's going to be by edging it a little bit. First kill's going to go down there. Realize once again onto Momo. Aware seem to lose the first death very often. They seem to die first. It's something they potentially need to work on, and very quickly.
Unfortunately, it's Momo that's gone down. One of the key players at the moment for Aware Gaming. Now they're just going to wait. It looks like Mello actually, I think, just creeping forward, very aggressive. Quite a common tactic actually when that smoke goes down and try and get on these steps. Try and get, but he does get taken down, and it's now 3 versus 3. But bomb goes down, advantage back to TEC. As now it doesn't really get in, but there we go. PD gets a kill as well.
I think he's in a good position here.
However, getting out that white band is going to be
he's a bit
hard.
Caught underneath himself in. The rest of his team are trying to push in there. Shot's going to go down. Oh, just missing them. Good play by TEC to stay alive behind that van there.
Oh, he doesn't get him.
Shot. Good pick by McGee there. Realize the last guy alive. Oh, Realize picks up the 2.
Oh my goodness.
He's done so well there. What's going to happen in the end of the round though? McGee gonna go for the moment defuse. Is Realize gonna spot 1v3
Realize.
Wow.
1v3 there from Realize. He was in the right place at the right time.
They just all... I often talk about S&D, about sticking together. That's when it can go wrong.
Yeah.
When you stick too close together and you get caught with your pants down. Realize easy enough 2-piece for him. Third was basically put on a plate from him as well because he had so little time to defuse the bomb, the Aware player. It's really going to dent their confidence. They need to get an attack on this side now.
Really now, Aware, Kyle, going to go straight forward, quite aggressive. They don't really want to lose first pick again. Oh, they've got it this time.
There you go. Well, PD's managed to get a hold of that. That's a very risky move by Kyle. I would be very surprised if this grenade not comes straight into his head now. He's going to survive though. Bomb does go down. 4v3 in favor of Aware. Can they hold it down?
Talk about a quick S&D. And now Kyle on the sticks with this man. Let's see what he can do. Just kind of hold. They have unfortunately lost a player. It's now 3 versus 3. And now TEC are going to put the squeeze on. He's been seen. Kyle not able to get that shot off. He's going to turn around though. Is he going to get him? He is. Now 3 versus 1. They can't lose it again. Surely Kyle drops him. And they keep their hopes alive with that.
4-3 now. If that went to 5-2, it's looking bad. That's nice play by Kyle and the round-ending kill cam though. Coming up with the 2-piece.
Beautiful 2-piece right there. The Kyle will keep it alive. Obviously, he knew that player was there and was ready for the challenge. But 4-3 now. And you know what? I wouldn't even call this S&D. It could go so much either way.
The thing is, they're just running at each other. It's like, just running bomb down. Let's see what happens. Let's just have it out. I mean, realizing the grenades over there. Yeah, gets the hit markers. That's going to slow them down towards B. But otherwise, saying that, somebody's rushed up really far there. That's going to be Mello. Great work by him. The stun's definitely working for TEC. Taking down PD. Now it does seem as if Aware moving into B. They have to be careful because Mello's there in a good position. He's going to get a second kill as well. Good aggressive play by Mello. Not going to pick up a third, but he's in a good position.
Kyle and McGee are left. And you know what? They've got to make a pick now. 2 versus 4 is not really doable. 2 versus 3, still not great with the bomb down. Look, who is that up top? It's going to be Realize.
He's just about going to spot them. Shot's going to go down. There you go. 1 kill. Not going to get the second.
Kyle in a 1 versus 4 situation. He's managed to get 1. Can he do 3 more in 23 seconds and a defuse? I think it might be a bridge too far. Oh, he's seen the player.
He's just about seeing him.
Oh, it takes him anyway.
He's going to get one. Now he's got to do the other two as well. It's not going to happen. 5 and 3.
Good play from Tech. They were just locked in.
Tech just seem to be edging it here. Their S&D just seems a lot. It seems a lot more down. I think Aware are dying too quickly.
They're losing the pick stuff. They all the time. It just seems to be Tech with the numbers.
Yeah, they just seem to be making the clutch kills, which is coming up important every time. Aware now need to win attack to stay in this map and potentially stay.
3 in the bounce. And let's see what they can do on the sticks with Kyle once again. The man is 9 and 6. He needs to keep going with that. He needs to make that even bigger. Let's see what he can do.
I'm almost trying these grenades again by the looks of things. Not many explosions going down. Here come the smokes and the stuns and the grenades. Nobody died from either team. Nobody wants to give anything away. Shot's going to go down between both players though.
Smoke goes down straight away and he gets straight on as well. They're going for it. Momo's doing what he did last time, trying to be a bit clever. Holding in Kyle. Trying to get out, but he's going to be challenged by the second player. Doesn't manage to get it this time. Momo is just so far away now. This is the problem. Flanking is great, but he's got to get there and help his team. He's
getting there about on time, but it doesn't matter. McGee and PD are cleaning up. Rob's coming in there with the kill on the PD.
3 seconds, Momo's got to hold.
He just needs to stay alive here, and he's in a good position to defend the bomb.
Oh, there we go. There's one left. It's going to be realised. Realised gets taken down anyway. As Aware Gaming get one back.
That was good work by McGee, picking up 3 kills and around the bomb site there. Good work by him. There's his second one. He'd already picked one up previous, I think.
The tension for this game is overwhelming.
It's ridiculous. I think 4-5 now. Now we need to hold their defense, which seems to have been the problem for them. They can't get there without losing somebody, and then the 4v3 in a bomb site. It's hard work for them. These stun grenades are causing a lot of problems. If that was me, I would hold back a little bit, let them come, and then push. Which is what they've done well. They haven't been hit by the stun grenades, and they now get inside there.
Doing it again. He's going for it. He's going to pull us down.
They need to be aware of Melo doing that because he's done it every single time. They need to know how to counteract it.
Yeah, however, how on earth to get Manasek as he gets picked off by Robs. The great setup, putting Melo forward, so they've got to try and take the pick off. So, because if they leave him alive, they're going to be in serious trouble. Oh my goodness, realised just absolutely slapped somebody in street there. But he definitely had him before. And Tech are ahead again. It's now a 2 versus 4 situation.
There you go, McGee with the grenade. Somebody directly to his left-hand side, though. Has to be so careful.
If Carl could get in the laundry, he could actually pick up the skill. But
that's if he thinks about it, though.
Cautious. Oh, see the play go.
Oh, he's got so much to choose from. On board with Kyle.
Oh, knows where these players are. That's the problem.
It's actually the last one alive now. It was.
Oh, he's going to get taken down as Tech win that round.
Wow, that was a lot more convincing than the domination. That was, I mean, they did battle backwards and forwards there.
Tech looked a little bit more solid.
It looked quite composed. Kyle's going to be disappointed with that. If you look at the kills, actually, realistically, they're very, very close.
Yeah.
But that's not really going to matter when the rounds are going to go to TEC, who are 1 map away from booking what has been that elusive trip to LA for them for so long. 3rd map. I don't know where it's going to go from. Here's the highlight. I've realized that 2-piece was insane. That's really set him up from this point on. He knows in his head, once you get to the point of sort of 14 seconds, you know you've got it because you can check the bomb 14 seconds. Nobody there.
Yeah.
Drop yourself back out, wait for another 7.5 seconds. They're obviously going to have to be on there at that point, or else they're going to lose the round.
They just, Aware Gaming seem to be in that situation far too often.
Yeah, they always seem to the left. They have to clutch to stay in it. They have to clutch to stay in it. And you don't want to leave yourself in that position all the time. You know, you want to be sort of getting yourself out of that position as much as you can. I mean, they need to step it up for the 3rd map if they want to stay into this. But we're going to go to a very, very quick commercial. Do not go anywhere. Map number 3 coming right up.
Hello and welcome back. It's time for map number 3. Aware Gaming have been so close so many times. Is it the time to turn it?
It's definitely coming down to fine margins, isn't it?
Oh, just the smallest of margins.
That clutch from Realize was the turning point in the S&D for me. I think that really sort of certified Tech.
You know what? That's just kind of the way it's been going.
Yeah, it's sort of like a clutch moment is always deciding it. And it always seems to be Tech that are making them. So Aware need to turn that around. As I said, you don't want to get yourself into those moments where it's a clutch moment.
It's the same thing here. They've now got to win 3 maps.
It makes good watching.
Yeah.
But for everyone's stress levels in there, it's not going to help things. So
yeah, it is going to be such a nightmare for these guys.
Yeah.
Get all the way here, not go any further.
Both teams have the potential to 3-0 each other.
Yeah.
Tech could do it with 1 map. Aware could win 3 maps off the bounce if they wanted. If they wanted, if they turn up. It's just that way.
I actually had Tech pegged as a blitz team from the off, and I was just like, for me, it's just Tech have got to win this one. I was always kind of sitting there going, I think Tech will be better at blitz.
Okay.
I kind of had Aware down for the S&D, and I don't know what it is. I just think their play style, the objective, the way they run the objectives and stuff like that. I think Aware Gaming have more Slayer power. But I think Tech will just ram that objective down their throats.
I think the SMGs of Aware can counter that a little bit, though. I think the way that they play, very aggressive. Momo can be very sneaky, and they're clever players as well. So I think it's about outsmarting each other in this one. I've seen so many different ways Blitz are being played today. Some right, some very wrong. I mean, if we watch the TYT Orbit game back, if anything, both of them played that 3rd map quite badly. In my opinion, well, because it was like it took nothing away from that. I think it was just sort of running each other, and it was just it made great watching. Don't get me wrong, and it was an amazing game. But I think a lot of mistakes were made on both sides, and in the end, it did cost Krads and Co. But I think it was just the way that the game went, and I think it depends what teams are going up against each other. If one of these teams makes a mistake, then they're going to get punished.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. This is the thing in this game. You cannot make a mistake in this game, especially this one going on right now. If you make a mistake, if any player here chokes a shot, miss times, looking the wrong way, if they make the wrong decision at the wrong time, that's it.
I think we're having a bit of an issue here with controllers and the like. And there's the Tech team just sorting themselves out. Wonder won't be happy about this because I swear he sits about 5 million feet away from his screen.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
There's no
we
room.
should have really extended the booth back for him.
Just have a little section. But yeah, Tech are looking pretty comfortable, and there you can tell on the faces of Aware they're pretty dejected at the minute. They need to forget about these previous 2 maps right now.
If you could award points just on how close the game, if you could go, the game was so close, they send them to LA anyway. But unfortunately, that's not how it works.
No, I mean, they're coming close, but they're getting edged out. They need to edge Tech out instead. What they need to do is just compose themselves, see what they can do on this, get their heads back together, forget about the previous 2 maps, because now it's irrelevant. You go in there, you just have to 3-0. Just have to 3-0.
You just have to start again.
That's all you need to do.
Get your head in the game, get your blitz game strong. Yeah. If they can put a good blitz performance on Aware Gaming,
that's the thing.
Then it's all very, you can come back.
That's the thing with being 2-0 up, but just like in close games, because if the other team get the 3rd map under the belt, and it's all like, oh, it's giving them a bit of momentum here. They get the 4th map, then you're like, oh god. 5th map, they just won 2 off the bounce. How are we going to do this? It's a precarious position to be in because either 2 of those maps could have went either way. Both the teams could be in this position they're in now. Of course, 2-0 is obviously the most advantaged position you could be in, but you have to still be careful. You cannot rest on your laurels here. This is another good team. They just have to be careful. But yeah, guys, if you want to vote for your favorite team, the tweets are at the bottom there. The hashtags that you need to use are there, of course. So at the moment, well, previously, sorry, the Aware Gaming won winning that vote. Now, obviously, Tech are in the lead, but it was very tight, which is what we expected.
For me, the fact when we looked in the booth there, Tech, you can see they were more relaxed. They were quite happy. They were chilled. They were like, you know what, we've got this. Aware Gaming looked like a very different story. Yeah. Just the body language of them. They weren't really looking at each other. They weren't really talking to each other.
That's when they need their captain to come in there and say, right, sort it out. Let's go in here. We know we're capable.
That academy should be ready in this next game, screaming so loud the soundproofing breaks.
Get them G'd up. These lot should be able to hear what they're saying because they need to get themselves loud. They need to get pumped, or they're going to lose. It's as simple as that.
I completely agree with you there. Like I said, it's going to be one of them. I guarantee everybody at home now is thinking the same thing that I am. This is looking like a 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking that way, but it hasn't been... Like, the S&D Tech were definitely the better team, no doubt. The domination was so close. So close. In the end, Tech just about walked away with it from what I would perceive as a mistake from away. It's a tough one. It could go either way.
I completely agree with that, but we're still just waiting for this game to get underway. We are very sorry. There seems to be an issue with one of the players' controllers, and it's just trying to be sorted out now. Yeah,
I think we've had a couple of issues with the controllers and such. But we've had, I'm just going to give a shout out to all the staff that have been helping this weekend.
Oh, fantastic.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable.
You know, like literally, this needs sorted. It's done, you know, everywhere or across the board. So fantastic work by them to help us out, help you guys out watching at home, helping everyone in the venue out. It's been a great event so far, albeit a little bit behind schedule. But great so far. Every game's been amazing, to be fair. Well, most of them have been anyway. You know, the first game of the day,
first game of the day was still probably one of the best games of the day.
Then you've got to look back at that. Where I've had to think, right, okay, Orbit Sweden were 2-0 up today. Tech are 2-0 up against us. We turn around this third map suddenly, get the ball rolling, you know. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Build on that hype there, and it does look like the players are starting to be ready over beside you, Tony. I said, we're just waiting there, just waiting for this game to get underway. I'm just sitting, I'm like, I want to talk about loads of things, but at the same time, I'm like, just get the game underway. I have to know how it ends.
Personally, I'm running out of things to talk about.
It's like the last page where you're like, I just need to know how it ends. You don't watch a film all the way up to the last 20 minutes and go, yeah, that'll do. I need to see the end. I need to see the end of this game. If it goes on for another 3 maps, great. If it ends in 10 minutes, also great. But we need an ending, and it looks like we're about to get one. Blitz is starting on. Here comes Freight.
On to the next chapter, eh?
These two teams are about to go to war, and I cannot wait for this. Like I said, look, this was the most anticipated game of the day for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, and with good reason. I think, you know, coming in this, it's showing why. I mean, it's been pretty tight. Lots of clutches going down for both teams. Tech just edging it in the minute.
Yep.
I have to bring it back right here and right now. I want them to win the next 2 maps to bring it to 5-5. I want them to do it because, for one, I want my prediction to be right. At the same time, I want to see a 5th map because it's just going to be...
I think with this game deserves a 5th map. It deserves to go all the way. But let's jump on board now. It looks like the players are now coming in, and we are going to go on board with the We're Gaming first of all, as they do run 4 identical subs.
Well, is that a sort of step? Well, there you go.
Look at that.
All right, okay, we're just going to go at each other.
Oh, no, Momo's changed.
Why you have to spoil it, Momo?
But here we go.
I would blame Brawl for that.
I think he's going to be the one sticking, so I'm going to jump on board with PD first of all and see how this man gets into this game.
Well, this is going to be a pretty telling story of how it goes. We need PD to have a good game if we're going to go on and win this one because Tech have had a very good start winning the first 2 maps. Here we go. Momo picking up a kill in the middle as well there. PD going to pick up a kill. First score on the board is going to go to Aware Gaming, 20 seconds in.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be traded though by the looks of it. It has been. Won't be able to defend that one, but it's going to be 1-1. Like PD just went straight for it. Oh, PD! Those quick reflexes there from him. How on earth did he decide that was he going for it again? PD is just on fire now.
Oh my God, this kid, when he gets going, this is what we can see. We haven't seen it from him yet, but if he does that, time and time again, Tech have done well though. They've sneaked in those 2 times. Aware definitely winning the kills. Mello has just picked up. Put it this way, Tech just had 2 points there. They hadn't got a kill.
Let's see what they can do. PD is going to go for it once again. There's another player coming in. He's going to get it. Push down the fire. Oh, he's going to get taken down. He was in a position he probably didn't want to be in. Momo makes the shots, but not as many shots as he needs. Look how many members of Tech are coming through.
Oh, now
and
they're
this
in
is
trouble.
So bad for Aware.
They are in trouble now. They need to push out of this, but they haven't got to be too hasty or they're just going to drop like flies. Almost 3 lines now. Oh, good shot there by PD taking them out. Both teams trade between each other, and Tech have got another score on the board.
Rob's currently 3-0 with 3 captures. Ooh. Him and PD are really just going to go head-to-head at the moment.
Ball with Robs. See what he can do. Can he continue this streak that he's on? Aware, have to be careful. There is somebody pushing around behind them, and he is going to get that point by the looks of things. That's going to be 5-2 by the looks of things. Mercy, there you go. Aware. It's not what I expected this. Robs with a nice kill, though, on the McGee. Currently 4-0. There was a lot of banter online before this game between Robs and McGee. Rob's proving to be the real
he's
deal.
not going to go for it again. That's an 8-point streak now from Robs. 4-0, 4 captures. That's the kind of work that wins you a ticket to LA.
Well, it's looking like that's where they're going to be going, although 3 points at the minute between these two teams on this map is not
going to get another one, surely.
Wow, man, this is unbelievable play from him.
Man,
He's got 1,000 points. He has not died. He's not died. He has 1,000 points. 7-4. Aware are trading at the minute, but it was a good trade from Tech at the beginning to get into this lead.
Somebody check that they can see Robs.
Don't let him. Is he cheating? Or, I mean, wow.
Again, that's 6.
Wow, man. Stay on board with him until he dies. I think we might not see anything of Aware. They are just not picking him up at all. He's walking, he's looking at his map saying, right, that's where the gunfights are going now. I'm going to go the other way. And
no way, not again. Surely not again.
That is ridiculous.
7 on the trot now.
Right, if you're Aware, you need to sort that out. He's done that so many times. They need to think to themselves, right, okay, let's turn this around. He's going to get another one, you know.
No way, there's a player coming up on the spawn now. He's going to have to try and take him on.
He's done it, you know.
Oh my goodness, he's just keep going.
I don't think he's come off the sprint. He's just running to the spawns, getting the points. Aware cannot deal with this. The rest of the Tech team have just done
no way, don't please don't get another one. As he gets in, does eventually drop
shut down.
after 9 straight captures and 4 kills.
Take your hat off to him. That is going straight into the highlight reel because maybe not necessarily gun skill. He's died twice in the space of 10 seconds now, I say that, but, you know, fantastic play by him. And now it's time for Aware to try and turn this round. 5 points behind. PT coming in with an important kill there. Not going to get the point on the board.
Thanks for that. PD is actually trying to fight them all on his own. Look at that, 14 and 5 with 5 catches from PD. It's only because the guy got 9 straight captures without dying that we didn't even see it.
Well, Aware are converged around the TEC base at the moment. Let's go on board. PD does actually get shut down. That's a Caster's Curse for you. Oh, that's an important kill by Realize McGee. Not quite able to pick that final one up. Momo.
Robs gets another kill, another capture.
Unbelievable. That is ridiculous. Momo picking up another one, but he cannot match Robs at the moment. 10 captures within the space of 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
I can't believe he just let him run and just kept going. He was like, I'm just going to run this route all day if you're not going to check it.
I mean, for you, is that good play by Robs or is that bad play by Aware?
The thing is, Robs, he just picked his route and he just kept going for it. He just kept banging along and just was like, I'm quite happy to run this all day because realistically, as long as I'm doing this every 20 seconds or so, you can't do anything about it.
Oh, it looks like Tech may actually get another one. They got 17 seconds. They are stacking up around that area. Aware have some defending to do. They need to do it well. PD, important kills, and the enemy managed to still score 7 points. It's looking like it's going to be the deficit. Wow, Tech are absolutely playing out of their skin here.
Wow, it's just Robs. Robs has just run the objective 6 and 2 with 12 captures. It's hard to make a score like PD 16 and 8 and 5 look irrelevant.
Yeah,
but he's done it.
It's completely irrelevant because
you'll make kills, but kills. This is not team deathmatch.
Absolutely none of them, by the looks of things. So, wow.
I actually saw Robs kill him. The only time I've seen him on the scoreboard next to each other. But like, how do you make that score look irrelevant? Like I said, this is not team deathmatch. You have to get those capture points. You can kill everybody for a full 10 minutes, but if you don't capture a single point, you still don't win.
Exactly. On board with PD now, Aware need to step up their game if they want to stay in the championships. And once again, a good start by Tech. Robs runs straight through the middle of the map. Don't you dare. That was her. It was somebody else there in the end.
Goodness for that. It was somebody else. I was about to say, we need to just check.
But Aware's heads are going to be down here. They need to get themselves together. 8 captures on this side is not undoable. That's the wrong word to use, but you know, you've seen what Robs did. What's stopping Aware doing that? Is it because Tech are holding down the points better than them? I would say yes. It just seems if the reason Robs is able to do that is due to the fact that his team are holding down the points and they don't need him there as well. So he can go and do that free run. He can go run around and run into points all day because the rest of his team are covering the points they need to.
Well, this is it, right? Aware game, we need a full 1 minute, 10 seconds worth of captures to get back into this game now. Yeah. It's a horrific score deficit, which, you can't see them getting back. There's no way Tech are going to let them do that, surely.
You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think it. No, I think, oh, that's a great kill by PD. They need to get some control, and they need to hold the control. They can't just, they need to get in this point. They need to now set up. These guys sitting in the back now need to get up there. There you go. They made the kill down that side. Now they're starting to get some sort of control. Now they need to make some kills. There you go. That's 3 men down from Tech. Aware are going to start getting some points on the board. They're still 7 points behind. It's not looking great, but it's looking better than it was about 15 seconds ago.
Certainly it's PD now going to come forward once again. So they just want to get every single point they can. McGee gets another point. PD comes in. They're going to try and pull this back. They've brought it down to 6.
There you go. This is exactly what they want. They're trying to push in there, overextend just a little bit. PD, I understand what he was trying to do. He needs help from his team. He needs to wait on his team coming up.
No way. Who's that? Momo trying to get on board with him. PD get another one. Carl going to jump in at the same time. He gets another one there. They're bringing it back. 5.
They brought it back. Big style here. We could go to a grandstand finish at 3 minutes still remaining. That is a long time. Tech, if they want to hold on to this, need to push out. They can't sit and defend.
I believe PD just went absolutely ballistic there. I just want to keep watching him.
This game is insane.
22 and 12. The guy's playing out of his skin to try and bring this one back. It's now back to 4.
I can't even
Momo comes up with him. PD's going to come forward once again. I've got to watch PD. He seems to be making all the plays. He does drop there. That's unfortunate.
That's very important from TEC to get that kill. But McGee is going to cause some problems running around there. That's definitely going to cause issues for TEC. Cal's going to get the kill there. Wonder picking up Momo in the center of the map, though, and that's a very important kill once again from Mello. He's not going to get there, though.
He's cleaning, he's going forward, he's just trying to do everything he can to keep this in.
He needs to spearhead the attack, he needs to keep pushing, and he needs the rest of his team behind him.
They just need to keep pushing. Look, PD's just waiting for me. He just said, I've got your number. Every single one of you are mine. We are coming back into this now.
He's going to pick up another point, yep.
He's just going to go in again. PD is going ballistic. Robs, you run the objective. PD is trying to run this entire game.
Robs can't get out the spawn now because Aware are controlling him. Aware are controlling
another kill for PD. Does eventually drop.
Wow, man, this is an insane game. 3 points in it now. It's went all the way down to the wire. Aware are starting to get control again. Somebody's going to get a point inside there for Tech, though. That's important. 4 points now is the difference. Aware have some sort of control. That's a brilliant kill by McGee. He needs his team up there with
his
a
teammate Momo's there as well.
Picks up 2. There you go. Somebody inside the point. Robs has just went clutch. Is he going to get a second kill? Oh my God.
Robs has shut him down.
We didn't see it, but that's so important by Robs.
Trying to jump on board with him quick enough. It's just not.
Wow, man, Rob's coming in with a clutch once again. That's really going to put Aware back, but Kyle, very, very sneaky.
Yeah, he's got in, brought it back to 3.
But the thing is, his team don't have any control now. They need to push out. They have a minute to do it. They have enough time, but they need to do something quickly about it.
Has now to defend against several members. His teammates are trying to spawn up. He's trying to hold it for long enough, and he does manage to hold one.
Oh my God, they just, if they can push.
Oh, he gets a second one as well.
Right now,
Robs picks up 2, but he doesn't manage to get it in time. And now it's going to be so much. They have to get pretty much every single point, get the rotation, and keep hammering them. It might be just a bridge too far. They've made such a valiant comeback.
They can still do it. They can still do it from here, but they need to get so many caps. Tech are holding this down very, very well. Tech getting all the kills on the scoreboard in the minute. All of them are going down. Momo goes down as well.
It's going to be it.
TEC are all over this in 5 seconds.
It's done.
They are going to LA, and they go mental in the side of me here. Oh, wow. They deserve that, in my opinion. Robs, 13 captures. 13.
Honestly, PD almost tried to take that entire team on himself in the second half. Just like, you know, you got to give up. PD actually had a phenomenal performance.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
only overshadowed by Robs, and he's just running the objective. If they had shut down Robs, then PD in the second half would have just completely smashed them.
It was that first half. It was that first half that won it for them. It was just, by that point, it was irrelevant. There you go, and TEC are going to LA.
Wow, what an incredible game. We knew it was going to be tight, but what a story. Robs running them the objective. PD, like I said, he just went completely off there. But it just wasn't enough. It
wasn't enough. The rest of his team had to pick it up with him. It's just that it was far too much of a deficit at one point.
You don't let a player capture 10 straight points.
No. That wasn't... Was it 10 in the end?
It was 10.
Wow. You can't let them do that, though. They get that advantage.
You can't do anything.
You can't do anything at all.
You can't let a bloke just relay by himself over and over again.
But he did it so many times, I was wondering, like, it just seemed as if they weren't counting the kills. They weren't sort of saying, right, okay, where is Robs? He hasn't killed anyone for a while. Where is he? Okay, we don't know where he is. Let's drop back. Let's have a look. I mean, I'd love to hear what the analysts are going to say about this after this, because I mean, I might be just talking a load of rubbish, and it might just be Robs.
What a phenomenal game, regardless.
Ridiculous, but I think it was a combination of Robs playing it fantastically and Aware not defending it very well.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So I believe we are going to go over to the analyst desks. So, guys, what did you think?
No,
apparently they're not ready. They are not ready.
Okay. But, yeah,
The games coming up for you guys who are going to stay in the stream, the next 2 games will be Vitality Rises versus Infamous Theory. And then coming after that, some of the European favourites to take this entire event. It's going to be Epsilon going up against DB Gaming. And those 2 games should be really good. However, I'm predicting Swift 3-0s.
Yeah, I think it is going to be the case. Rises, I think, should walk on Infamous Theory. Epsilon could 3-0 anybody on the day.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I think it's unfortunate for DB because I think they're quite a good team. But coming up against Epsilon, I don't think they can do it. But we're going to send it back to the studio. Guys, what did you think of that game?
Oh, yes, we're still here. And so obviously, you know, TEC winning that, they're now getting to go to Los Angeles. This is, you were saying, this is the first time, you know, they're going to be going as a team. They must be, I don't know, ecstatic. And, you know, you guys call it.
Yeah, they must be over the moon, really. You know, I'm wrong.
Why am I even asking him anything?
I'm wrong again, but I mean, all due respect, all credit to TEC as well. They've always, you know, fallen short of that hurdle. Finally, you know, it's such a great starting point, and what a hurdle to overcome. You know, they're going to the COD Championships now to, you know, play for that massive prize pot, and you know, it was such a good game. Clutches everywhere. TEC deserved it. Yeah.
I mean, it must be that sort of thing when you try so hard and you get so close, and it must feel like this horrible weight on your shoulders. Like, I don't know, you're just not the team that's not going to go or something. And now it's sort of, maybe it's kind of anything's possible, because once you've taken that away, you can do anything, right?
Definitely. I mean, I think that had they not qualified today, it would have probably been the end for a few of them. But I think this is maybe like the, because I've been doing it for so many years, they finally kind of broke through that barrier of being the team that's almost there to the team that is there. So I think that's going to make a huge difference to all the players and the team in general. So.
Yeah, as everyone said, it's been a long time coming. They've attempted numerous amount of times to go to G20 events last year, COD Champs, and just fell short of the last hurdle. So I think the hard work's paid off, and they've finally got what they've been working for.
Well, I'm pleased. I love it. I love it when, you know, all the hard work, you know, comes to fruition. It's depressing seeing people not do stuff all the time. It's like, oh, awful. So let's talk through the first map. So we had domination on Strike Zone.
Strike Zone, yeah.
So talk us through what happened.
It's one of the most intense dominations I've seen today. Yeah. It was just, it was so even. It was back and forth. There was some huge clutch plays on B, like with Kyle, you know, for an example. He just got a huge 2 or 3 piece. I can't remember now, but it's just so clutch. He managed to get the, you know, cap the flag. He was stunned for one of the kills as well. So it was just a swap back and forth of kills. At the end of the day, it was a bit almost sloppy from both teams because they were both clutch moments. But yeah, it was one of the most entertaining dominations that I think we've seen today.
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I thought it was strange because I think I described to you guys out there, it was like the first map was almost like AWG clutch, they clutch.
Yeah.
But then TEC won.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. Like Aware just got all the clutch kills, but then TEC with the composure at the end of the day and just took it. It was a really good comeback as well.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, as these two said, it all come down to the last minute, because it was actually a 2-point game. In the end, Aware actually took the first side as well. So fair play to TEC for staying composed and bringing it back in the last 30 seconds.
I think I could. I don't know. I think I'd just lose it. That's just me. This is hence why I don't play in any way professionally at anything. So the next up we had S&D, which was Warhawk. Talk us through again what happened that one.
It was quite a good game. There was a load of rounds that were swapping back and forth. Realised with a really important clutch on that bomb. He was quite fortunate with the second kill actually, because he shot someone through the fence and he jumped around the corner. Yeah. But I mean, to hold his composure and not have that urge to run out for the third kill and look for that diffuser. You know, he played it so smart. He ran off and wasted time more because he knows that that last player is got to defuse. Yeah. So look for him and defuse, and he did really well. I mean, here's the clutch here.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some of the highlights here.
Really fortunate for that second kill, but look, he just played it so smart by running away and just wasting that time. And you know, McGee had no option but to go for that defuse.
Yeah, when it gets to that time, that's like game over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think as well, the fact that it was 3-2, at that point, that's kind of the score that's make or break at that time. You know, if you win that round and you go 4-2 up, then you tend to have the momentum to win through, which is what they've done. If you lose it and it goes 3-3, that's when things can get a bit even. I noted down as well, Kyle actually went off for AWG. He went 10-8 for them, and Realise and Mello both played really well for TEC.
Yeah. Yeah, another thing, what TEC done a lot on the SNE, which I noticed, was Mello's always rushing up, and Aware didn't do nothing about it. Like, he'd done the same rush pushing up B Street like 3 times in a row and walked the exact same path, and Aware didn't do anything about it. And Mello every single time made a huge impact in the round, like either killing someone or at least just pushing Aware back so TEC could get control of the bomb site. So, well, fair play to TEC, because that's like such bold move, like doing it 3 times in a row, like, so you'll never really see someone do the same thing 3 times in a row, especially like in such a high pressure situation. Right? Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They wouldn't be that silly to do the same thing again, right? And then they do it again. It's clever, like triple bluff. Yeah. Triple bluff. Yeah. Is that a thing? Is that a strategy?
It is now.
There you go. Yeah, so last week we had Blitz on Freight. Talk us through.
Yeah, that was one of the most insane blitzes I've seen to date. Scott made a really good point. He was like, it's one of the best blitz games that he's seen. Also, it was one of the worst from a defensive point of view, because I mean, I've never seen someone sprint for that long and cap so many flags. Yeah, his thumb must be hurting, honestly. Rob's, I mean, we can see these caps here. Yeah, I think he went on a 9-cap spree and was 4-0.
Yeah, it was really strange that AWG just didn't pick up on the fact they hadn't died and didn't just have anyone watch. I mean, at this point here, no one's watching the back at all. He's not even seen any players.
Where was everybody? They're just...
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said. I hadn't seen any players for the first 25 seconds.
It was good from his teammates' point of view, because they were controlling that side of the map, and it just goes to show that they were allowing Robs to run through. I mean, for the best part of a couple of minutes, he did not see one person, and we were all sitting there, the crowd was going mental. I've not seen a blitz like that.
Yeah, I mean, when he actually finally died, it was 4-0 with 9 caps. So he got 9 caps when no one really seen him at all. So
sneaky.
Yes, there's just like no explanation. Like, a player should never be able to do that. Like, under any circumstance, someone should not be able to go 4-0 with getting 9 caps. Like, it should just not happen. So I think it was mostly just from Aware being on tilt. Like, they just lost 2 maps, and then they went down like 1 cap in the first like 30 seconds, and it's like such a confidence like just destroyer. And I think that's went on tilt from there. Like, it was more or less game over since then.
Maybe just have like a scoreboard for it, like in professional matches, like who can get the most.
It does actually say.
Yeah,
it says how many caps.
Yeah.
I think that, especially when it comes to the last map, if you lose the first cap or 2, you tend to get kind of tunnel vision almost. You just want to run at their flag without looking at your own, and I think that's the mistake AWG made.
Okay, right. So next up, we've got Vitality Rises. Yes, against Infamous Theory. You're going to get it wrong, but we'll ask you anyway.
He can't get this wrong.
I don't think anyone in the world can get this one wrong, but Vitality, I mean, speaking to Broken...
You're like the mark of... Don't stop saying things, because it could be the opposite way.
I'll say Vitality, and then, you know, they'll lose, and then, you know... So, but I'm going to say Vitality, really strong players. One of my ex-teammates, Gotaga, I can't see them losing.
Yeah, this time I think I agree with Zach.
Finally, God, they agree on something.
I think it will be a little bit closer than a complete whitewash. I can see them maybe taking a map. They're a team that most French people don't really know about. They came from the PS3 side, and they could surprise a lot of people. So I go with Vitality just because I know them, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go for the Vitality 3-0 sweep. Like, everyone knows about Vitality. Like, they're such a good team, one of the best teams in Europe in a minute. And it's just like such a big situation now. They've been here before. They went to the last COD Championship, so they know what they're doing. And I think they're just a better team on paper.
Well, we shall see. You might get one right.
I've got one right. I've already had one right. It's 2.
Sorry, 2 right.
Yeah, I've got 2 right.
6, 5,
this will be
2.
Yeah. There's always tomorrow, lads. Come on.
All right then. Well, yeah. Why don't we just chuck straight to the action and go over to the casters?
Hello and welcome back to the European Championship Regionals now, where we've got a really exciting game coming up here, Chewy. It is, of course, going to be Vitality Rises going up against Infamous Theory. I mean, Vitality Rises are a prominent figure in terms of competitive Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, they are indeed. If you guys aren't aware of the rosters, of course, we've got Vitality Rises of Gotaga, otherwise known as the French Monster. I do believe he's been nicknamed as Broken, Carnage, Blue, for the Vitality Rises squad. And then also we have for Infamous Theory, we've got Sorsic, Narcotic, Arca, who was formerly known as Mr. Nico, I do believe, but he decided to change that, and also Nemo as well. So that's going to be the 8 players facing up against you now. We're just making sure that everything can get set up for you guys. Unfortunately, the second, we do have a black screen on our monitor at the second, so we are just making sure that that can get fixed for you guys, making sure that we've got absolutely everything sorted. But here we go. This is going to be another big game. A lot of people predicting that this is going to be a 3-0 shutout for Vitality Rises, Rel, but we're about to find out. Anything can happen on LAN, as we've found out throughout this entire weekend so far.
Yeah, and I mean, this is it. Aside from the fact that Vitality do have this massive fan base, I mean, we've got the likes of Gataga on there, one of the most known European competitive players, maybe worldwide as well. But aside from their actual fan bases, they've got so much skill in, you know, individually. Obviously, they've earned the right to have these fans and to get to this this position.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've got some big figures in their team. We've got Gataga, Broken, Carnage, and Diablo, now plays under the game tag of Blue. Actually, after the previous Call of Duty Championship, said that they'd never be playing again together, but here they are once again a year later.
Yeah, indeed. So let's just have a look at that. And just having a look through my sheets here on the caster's notes, which we managed to make throughout the past few weeks. Having a look, Vitality Rises through the league systems, which of course they were involved in, they did manage to completely sweep that. You know, Vitality Returns, of course, kind of like their brother organisation, well, the same organisation, but brother team, so to speak. They also got 7-0, and Vitality Rises didn't lose a game. And then Infamous Theory 4-3, so very close between them actually being able to qualify. And just having a quick through here and making sure that we can see, and actually 21-4 was the map score overall for Vitality Rises Online. And that's, you know, only 4 maps dropped in the entire of the league system. That's a great accomplishment, great.
Yeah, and I mean, this is it. They're such a strong side, but let's not forget they are going up against Infamous Theory, who've earned their place here